people just want stuff like, you know, they want stuff easy now. You know, everyone wants to be famous. Put the picture on Instagram. You don't need to do shit. Just be famous. Go on Big Brother. Be famous for nothing. You've done nothing. Yeah, that's, I don't know. I think that's a reflection of the way things are, perhaps, in everything. People are just really more concerned with the cosmetic, the look, and, you know, taking their pictures and putting them on Instagram and all this kind of stuff. They're not really into, it's almost a spiritual side of it, you know, where you want to push yourself to that maximum and see how far you can go and how far your mind can go into the pain and all that kind of stuff. It really appealed to me, this aspect of bodybuilding where it was really a soul endeavor. I was very much in a tunnel, and, you know, my house could have been on fire. If I had to be at a gym at 11, my house was on fire, I would just call the fire service and go to the gym. I would refuse to let outside forces influence me in any way. What you focus on is what you bring to your life, you know? Yeah. You focus on bad things enough, then, you know, bad things are going to happen. So for some reason I had a lot of faith in myself.
Behold, here cometh the dreamer. Let us slay him, and we shall see what will become of his dreams.
I didn't really have any support, so I felt like I had to do my own thing. You need some kind of extreme hunger, drive. That makes you strong, or make you or break you, basically. Whenever you're pushing your body to the limit in any sport, I think there's always a risk of injury, because you're flirting with danger when you're pushing things to the limit. But, you know, that got me from being here. A backstreet gym in Birmingham, which is, you know, everyone knows it now, but back in the day it was just a hole-in-the-wall gym. Not many people understood bodybuilding in my town, so to come from this place to win Mr. Olympia using a unique training philosophy, which I think catapulted me past people with better genetics, then I can't say that, you know, I would absolutely change it. I think if I trained conventional bodybuilding-wise, I would have been a good bodybuilder because I've got good genetics, but I don't think I would be Mr. Olympia. You can bring things into your reality.
If you don't have dreams, you have nothing.
Demand it, see it happening before it happens, create it. You have to create it from within and make it happen. It has to be to the point to where your life depends upon it, because if you don't think that way, you won't get the results. Your life depends upon it. When you go to the gym, it's not just a little exercise here and there. Your life depends upon it.
I got this energy that's almost like violence. Probably a anger that I had in me from my childhood and so on, I don't know, but instead of it going all over the fucking place, in people's faces and this and that, and it was all internalized, and then it was into those sets, into those weights. But it was controlled aggression. I didn't make a lot of noise, it was like inside like a fire.
It's not what's in the gym that's important. It's when you walk into the gym. You're special.
We are gladiators. We're just made that way. We're not your normal people. We don't do normal things. We do a lot of abnormal things.
It's like an alchemy. You're changing that negative things, the traumas, the things you're not happy with. Most of the time they're very deep anyway. They're deep and they're not on the surface that you can recognize them.
You have to just all of a sudden daydream about what it's going to feel like. The night before, especially the night before, as you're eating your meal, you have to expect the good workout. You can't just think it's going to happen. You have to expect it. You have to already have practiced it in your mind.
When you approach weights, you don't approach it with a sensitivity. You approach it with a warlike attitude. and we're gonna do war with the weights. You ready?
I have a desire inside of me to fulfill some dreams. There's nothing worse in this world than having people give up on you.
You have to expect success. You rehearsed it in your brain, in your mind. It's going to take every ounce of your being, everything you got, and if you give it any less than everything you totally got, you're not totally spent, you're not doing enough. And when you get to the gym, you're the addict, you're the muscle. Life as you know it doesn't really not exist anymore. All you are is a muscle. And all that matters and all that you care about in the world is tension and going after each and every single rep and executing each and every single rep and getting more when you say you can't. You have to demand it. You have to promise yourself